Welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. My name is November Lima, and today we are playing some Mono Green Stomp. Mono Green has been one of those aggro decks that's been really good in recent months, and since the bans of Wilderness Reclamation, Teferi, Growth Spiral, and Cauldron Familiar, for some reason we haven't seen very much of. Main reason I think is because of some of the decks that came back with those bans, meaning Temur Adventures was very, very prominent and has continued to be quite present. And this deck doesn't do very well against the Adventures deck, honestly. Adventures is starting to kind of go back down a little bit, and the deck of choice and kind of the deck that took over the meta has been Sultai Ramp. Mono Green actually has a really good matchup against Sultai Ramp, or a favorable, I should say. Sultai Ramp is hard to play against, but if I'd have to pick one deck to take against Sultai Ramp, it would probably be Mono Green Stomp. So with so much Sultai, I think that Mono Green has a pretty good shot on the ladder. So this list, I don't exactly know where I saw this list on Twitter or who the user was, but I'm pretty sure that they took the list of Cedric Phillips. If you do not follow Cedric Phillips or know who he is, he's definitely one of the more successful Mono Green players as of late. Has been playing Mono Green to pretty much every tournament in recent months. Does very good with it, and he's also a really good broadcaster that is often talking at big events. So if you don't follow Cedric Phillips, I would definitely recommend you do so. So let's go into the deck. Since the recent patch, some of the numbers on the cards are kind of hard to read on the borderless cards, but we've got 4 copies of Pelt Collector, pretty straightforward. Best one drop, especially in green. Every green or Golgari, or not Golgari, sorry, Gruul aggro deck should have Pelt Collector. 2 Rangers Guile. This is just a really good card to give one of our stuff hexproof. With so many creature decks now, there's a lot of spot removal. Rangers Guile helps us with this. Plus, that extra +1/+1 can really make a difference. I have closed out games because of just being able to boost by 1 damage. Stonecoil Serpent is just really great because you can play it at any time during the game. If I have it on turn 1, that's fine. It'll be a 1/1, and maybe I can mutate onto it later or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But just having a body on the board is relevant. Also, Reach, Trample, Protection from Multicolored. Overall, it's just a great card, and I never feel bad drawing this. Primal Might, 4 copies. We've gotten a lot more aggressive since there are more creatures in the field. This is just probably the best removal spell in green right now. Scavenging Ooze, again, 4 copies. It's just such a great card. It's a 2/2 for 2, which is already great. Being able to exile any card from a graveyard, and if it's a creature, put a +1/+1 on. With Sultai being so prominent, it's always nice if my opponent plays a very expensive Growth Spiral so that I can put a counter on my Scavenging Ooze. Barkhide Troll, again, it's a 3/3 for 2 that I can give hexproof and remove a counter. 4 Lovestruck Beasts, just a big beefy boy. Garruk's Harbinger, this thing is so good right now because a lot of the spot remove, I was going to say all, but not all. I mean, you got your Bone Crusher Giants with the Clovers and all that good stuff. But the hexproof from black is so good right now because so much spot removal is in black. Sultai absolutely hates seeing this card because really the only thing they have that can deal with it is Extinction Event or Aether Gust. Questing Beast, obviously the best green card there is. And Vivien Arkbow Ranger. I prefer this over Garruk because it just has a lot more utility to it. And then I got my 24 lands, so I got 2 castles. I don't want more than that because I do have quite a few non-creature spells as well. And then I got my 20 forests. I apologize, I have to show off here. I've got old full arts, so I have to show it off and have them all in one deck, because why not? And then 2 Mobilized Districts, just to be able to punch through if I lose all my creatures. Sideboard, I only made 1 change to the original. I've got 3 Ram-Throughs, just in case I need to take care of some more creatures. 3 Gemrazers, great against any enchantment or artifact, and great to put on a Stonecoil. Oakhame Adversary, this is great in the mirror. 4 Shifting Ceratops against anything blue. And this is my 1 change. I put in 1 Elder Gargaroth because, again, it's so great against aggro. I only put 1 because I don't really want to cast 5 drops. So I don't really know if this is a good idea or not. But being able, if I get a little later in the game, putting this beefy boy up there can really help against the aggro matchups. So I put 1 of these in instead and took 1 of these out, because originally the list had 3 of these. And 2 Great Henges, also really great if I need to have some more value. If I feel like the game is going to go long, the Great Henge will give me that extra value that I need. So a great example, actually, where I put this into sideboard. From the sideboard into main boards, I was playing against Urion Orzhov, the Urion Doom deck that tends to discard all your cards slowly. Having this on the field and drawing a card every time I put a creature on the board really gave me that value I needed to overcome the card discard. All right, so this is the list. Let's take it for a spin. I've played it a little bit already. I've had a lot of success with it, so hopefully while I show this to you guys, I have success still. We're playing against Mockery or Maker. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I apologize, opponent. It's not a great hand, but I'll keep. I have a turn 1, I have a turn 2, and then I have removal after. Hopefully we'll draw some lands. That's the first. Let's go ahead and play it out. Get Stonecoil on the board. Here we go. And Stonecoil. So I have Stonecoil on the board. I'll be able to turn 1, 2, 3 at least. It's going to be Thought Erasure? No. No idea what that's going to be, but I'm going to go ahead and swing. See what he does. No idea. Let's go ahead and Barkhide. I'd rather him kill my Barkhide Troll than my Scavenging Ooze because I almost expect him to Uro next turn. Oh, he's just drawing a card. Okay, cool. There's Uro. Like I said, it's just an expensive growth spiral that gives him 3 life. But it also buffs up my Scavenging Ooze, so that's kind of nice. So we're curving out really, really well here. That's really nice. The Scavenging Ooze, before he can do anything silly, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Obviously, an extinction event would be kind of a bummer, but we will be able to follow up with Vivien. Okay, that's actually not sad about that. They're going to take Vivien, I'm sure.
I'm gonna love holding this.
Which is a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, curious what they're going to do there. We shoot one of my creatures. Eliminate. Yep, there it is. That's okay. We're still in good shape. Oh, that is so sweet. Again, Extinction Event will wreck us. But we have him down to 5 life now, so that's relevant. Because unfortunately, the Stonecoil, even though I cast it for 1, it's an even. Put on top. No thank you. Okay, so far so good. Target creature, then it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So I can put this on the Stonecoil. Buff the damage. Think. Submit 0. Auto pay. Saturday 8th goes to that. There we go. So yeah, I was going to swing for lethal because all they could have done is Aether Gusted either that or the Questing Beast. Either way, they were going to die. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Really don't think I want to change too much. I think I might take out a Primal Might or 2. Maybe 1 Lovestruck because it is a little slow. I don't want to go too heavy on my curve either, though. Maybe I do this and get 3 shiftings in there. There we go. 3 shifty boys. Like I said, my matchup is pretty favorable. Now, I'm pretty sure that they sideboarded in extinction events and all kinds of other good stuff. This is not a great hand. I have a turn 1. I don't have a turn 2. Essentially. I am on the draw, so I'm going to go ahead and keep. See if hopefully we draw something decent here. Really happy with Shifting Ceratops, even though I doubt it'll stay in my hand long enough. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's the turn 2. Pretty happy with that. Go ahead and get the 1/1 on the board. Bell here with the chickens. And let's go on a swing. Got our third land, so far our land drops are pretty smooth. I am going to go ahead and play the Scavenging Ooze. It might die, but honestly, I want to have him dead before they could recast Uro anyway. If they live long enough to bring Uro back, I'm probably doing something wrong anyway. Okay. Pelt Collector is a little late. I think I'm going to bring out the Garruk's Harbinger. This is going to be able to reload my hand as I go, which is kind of nice. Or do I just put out the Lovestruck Beast? And I can play the Pelt Collector next turn. Yeah, that just doesn't seem good, does it? Well, I could play the Pelt Collector. So if they kill my 1-1, the only reason I'm wondering if I want to play this is because they might kill my 1-1. However, if they do, then I can play Pelt Collector as 1-1 and put Primal Might on the Lovestruck Beast for a lot of damage. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay, there's Uro. One card in graveyard. That land. Okay, so we're getting a free turn. Basically. Not a Garruk's Harbinger. Now, do I play the Garruk's Harbinger or the Pelt Collector? I think the Harbinger is the right call. Extinction Event would really hurt, though, but they would with Pelt Collector as well. Could also just swing for 2. Go ahead and swing for 6, see what happens first. I'll get the Harbinger. The Extinction Event would really be unfortunate, but we'll have to take that chance. Hoping for some more land drops here, though. Yep, there it is. That's really unfortunate. That sets us back quite a bit. Really hoping for a land drop. Not it. Gonna play you again. Not looking really good for us right now. Okay, there's a land drop. Let's go ahead and play Vivien. I really don't want to play the Shifting Ceratops yet because I want to play Shifting Ceratops. Nope, put that to the bottom. I'd rather have a 5th land because I want to play Shifting Ceratops when I can haste it out. That's painful. I'm going to decline that one as well because, again, I really want that land. Almost send back Uro, so if they have a Fabled Passage here, there's the land. Another Aether Gust would probably wreck me here. Wait. Activate. That is really painful. Okay, so don't really see us winning this one at this point, but not willing to give up just yet. Okay. The upside, they only have 1 card in hand. Okay. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to go ahead and play these guys out. Because I might as well. And next turn, potentially, I can bait with an attack. And Primal Might. Get another Shifting Ceratops would be really nice. I'm going to jump that one. Well, that's an even, so I might just go ahead and take this. Not good. Might as well swing. Well, I'm drawing all my Pelt Collectors. Yeah, my game is running a little dry here. I really need to draw some better. I think not drawing that land when I needed it is really what's hurting me real bad here. Not a big fan of their cards in hand. Yeah, there's another Uro. So their life is going up like crazy right now. 2 cards in hand. Another Uro, because why not? Now, if I draw a Scavenging Ooze, we're going to be in pretty good shape. Questing Beast, pretty good. Now they have 4 cards in the bin. So now, do I sack my Questing Beast this turn or next? My goodness. At least it's going to do more damage for my Pelt Collectors. Wow, they have everything, don't they? I mean, you can also just have all the luck in the world and draw all the removal spells in your top. Well, I guess they went through quite a bit of their deck, but still. They literally have nothing but removal. Removal and Uros. Definitely. So, Uros and removal. Removal and Uros. And there's the Gargaroth. Let's go ahead and play you. There we go. Gonna kill the Gargaroth. I was wrong. It's Uros, removal, and Gargaroth. Now that's a strategy right there. Little salty, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and put these guys in here. Vivien didn't stick. At least we'll be on the play this time. And then hopefully they won't draw all their removal and all their Uros in the first 20 cards. It's a little slow, but it's a 1-2-3, so I'll go with it. That's one thing that I read on one of Cedric Phillips' articles a little while back. Oh, that's sweet. That he would actually put in 25 lands because it's so important to curve out, but also have any extra lands for the Barkhide Trolls, Hexproof, Scavenging Oozes, emptying their graveyard. That's fine. And really all those other cards that really benefit from having those extra lands. And again, if you have the Mobilized District, it's not like you have just a bunch of lands. Like, you can actually activate and use it. I wonder if we're going to see more removal here. They're going to hit him pretty hard here. Regardless of what they do, whether it's an Aether Gust or a removal spell, they're going to take some damage. Hopefully a lot. That's going to die. Probably the Questing Beast. That's fine, so they're going to go down to 12. So far, so good. If they play a Uro, that would be really nice, actually. No Uro. Go ahead and swing. Okay, so far we're looking really good. So we got an odd and even. Let's go ahead and put another even on the board. So that way we got 4 damage and 5 damage, so we don't lose that much. I'm going to leave the mana open. If I would have put another odd on the board and they play Extinction Event, I only have 1 power on the board. This way I have either 4 or 5. Nissa, that's fine. Not great, but it's fine. Okay, so they're keeping a removal spell open. Now if they attack, I'm going to block. I will definitely take the trade. So, past the blockers. That's a trade I will happily take. And I'm probably going to shoot down the Lovestruck Beast. That's fine. There we go. Okay, so now the choice. What do we do? Do we play the Harbinger? I actually kind of like this. I think I do this. If he doesn't eliminate, that would be unfortunate, but I'm going to go face here because, honestly, their life is the same as the loyalty, so going for Nissa right now seems silly. Ugin would hurt, not gonna lie. But it actually wouldn't affect Stonecoil, so Ugin would be totally fine. Here's what they're gonna do here. They actually shocked in, so I'm... Okay, that's fine.
Rise, my element friend.
Primal Might would be great. Land's pretty good too. This does have trample. Go ahead and swing, see what happens. That's fine. Go down to 2. Hit this guy. And I'm going to leave it at that. They have to kill both. Now they are both even, that's unfortunate. Gargaroth. Okay, so that can gain life, that's unfortunate. This does have Death Touch though, so again, Primal Might would kill it.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Okay. How do we do this? I'm gonna go to 5 life. I think I just attack with this guy, right? Well, they're gonna trade with the forest. What do I have in here? Could just play the Scavenging Ooze and make it big. You get a 4/4 this turn. See what they do if I attack with this guy. They're gonna have to block it. I'm just curious what they block with. I'll block it with the Gargaroth. I'd be surprised. Okay. Go up to 5 life. Creates a green beast token. Okay. Surprises me a little. If that dies. So now let's go ahead and play the Ooze. Hope that it doesn't die. I'm actually only going to use this once. Then I have mana open to either kill an Uro or exile, or play the Ranger's Guile, either way. Go ahead and end the turn. Now that can ultimate, but I'm actually not too worried about that. What you gonna do, buddy? What do you have there? What do you have? Okay, so maybe it's a Nissa that they have in their hand?
The land bestows opportunity for
I feel like
those
it has
who
to be a
are
Nissa,
worthy.
right? Otherwise they wouldn't do this. Which that would be a problem. Yeah, that's a lot of lands. You're gonna attack? Well, I guess it has an indestructible. You might as well. Interesting. Another Ooze. Let's go ahead and bump this guy. Have any more creatures there? No. Let's go ahead and mine. Doesn't really matter. That's now a 4/4, so let's see if they will... See what they'll do. Either double block or they take... Oh. It's a big ol' nope. Now what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay. Pretty good. They're going to go down to 1, and they have no cards in hand. I'm not sad about that at all. Even. That's the only downside, is that they're both even. All right, what are you going to draw, buddy? What do you got? Do you have the answer? Do you have the extinction event? which will actually take out your forest as well. Or is it an Ugin? It doesn't matter for the Stonecoil. What did you draw? Oh man, he's leaving us. Or they, sorry. They are keeping this exciting. We don't know what their last card is. And we're stuck on 4 lands. What is your last card? What is it? What is it? Don't rope me. Don't do it. You're better than that. I know you play Sultai, but you're better than that. I actually really love Sultai, so they will make Sultai players look bad by roping. Oh, come on. You have 1 card. There's no decision to be made. You either can do something with it or you don't. Don't be like this. You even have Vivien as a profile picture avatar thing. You have to like mono green. You're looking at a lot of lands. Why are you going over your lands? You got 1 card. Oh, is it a shark? That would be hysterical. That would be a massive shark. So you can block my... That's a big shark. Okay, cool. We're still in the game. So he's going to block with the forest. He's going to block this. That'll die. Okay. Okay. That's a card. My goodness, I did not expect that. All right. So we are still in the game. We are still in the game. So I'm definitely going to take 11 damage here. 2 cards in hand. What do you got? If you can kill my Shifting Ceratops, you actually win. Did you draw the Aether Gust or the Heartless Strix? And block that with that shark, baby. Did he draw removal? Did you draw removal? He didn't draw removal! Mono Green Stomp! Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! There it is. Diamond Tier 3. By the way, my next video is going to be a Gruul deck. I don't know yet if it's going to be a Gruul Standard 21 or just a standard Gruul deck. It just kind of depends on when my shipment's coming in. I've got a tank top coming, and I'm really excited about it. If you guys do not follow Titan Smash MTG, do so. He is a really awesome YouTuber / streamer that does a lot of Stomp Smash and all that good stuff. I'm a big Gruul fan, so I'm really enjoying the Mono Green Stomp here as well. So my next deck is going to be Gruul. I'm going to be wearing my Titan Smash MTG Gruul tank top, and I'm going to do a lot of Let's Go in honor of Titan Smash MTG. So if you haven't heard of him yet, if you like my content, you're definitely going to love his, because he smashes a whole lot more than some of my deck choices. So I hope you enjoyed it. Mono Green is the truth. Right now, if you are sick and tired of ramp decks, which again, I actually really like Sultai. Of the ramp decks, that's the one that I can appreciate the most. But if there's so much ramp, you just got to stomp and smash. So hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to see some standard 21, I can definitely do that next time with the Gruul deck. So glad you watched, and see you next time.